Morning, everybody. Mike Niemiec here on a Wednesday, November 29th, overnight trade. We had the wheat markets up around 1 to 2 cents. The corn market's up around a penny. Beans down 3 cents. The meal market unchanged, and the soybean oil down roughly around 25 points. Tomorrow we'll have two important events occurring. First off, it'll be first notice day for the December futures. We've been seeing a lot of liquidation in the December wheat and corn, along with the meal and beans. We don't have a December meal. We don't have a December bean contract, and it'll also be the end of the month as well, and that too has been along with the option expiration that we had last week, and the first notice day coming the end of the month is also producing liquidation. Seems like our Cyber Day buying on Monday in beans and meal, we had some returns yesterday. The open interest was down decently for the beans and meal, so open interest down across the whole floor. So like I say, tomorrow will be an important day with the first notice day and the end of the month coming on up. Otherwise, we look at fundamentals. We've been talking about fundamentals really being in a non-bullish state at this time, at least in our minds. Yesterday, the USDA came out with some baseline numbers for the next marketing year. When it all was tallied on up, they were talking about a carryout next year for the wheat, roughly around 800 million bushels. I think they were talking about acreage numbers for the winter wheat, or for all wheat, being lowest since 1919. The only problem with an 800 carryout is that the rest of the world is awash with wheat. If we try and rally, we're going to lose competition as far as the export market goes. The corn carryout, what can you say if it's true at 2.6 billion bushels? Very, very sufficient. It's kind of ironic that they have a bean carryout of roughly 375 versus the current carryout number of 425. And thus that seems to be where we have this mojo going, where the trade seasonally and both with the money flow wants to be long the bean, short the corn and the wheat. But having said that, at 375 carryout is somewhat suspect. Seems like a lot of demand is going to be expected, even though the acreage numbers are going on up. And so it has to be that if South America has a good crop this year and we're already running behind in demand, is the bean carryout really that low? And is it really warranted for the specs having such a sizable, or trying to be long the bean market at this point in time? The other thing that will be occurring in here is the commitment of trades report was, as of yesterday's close. We'll find out that the trade, as we surmise, is net long the oilseeds and short the grains. The other thing that'll be of interest as we start the month of December is what's going on with South American weather. Right now, Brazil's okay. Argentina, there's some dry areas, but still in the infancy, but obviously it'll become more important as we work our way into December and January. So like I say, tomorrow's the end of the month. Is the door open for some liquidation of this seasonal trade, being long the beans, short the grains? And or, with being first notice day, will we lose some of the sentiment of trying to press the grains? Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.